your view, what is the role of politics in the Christian church or for Christians? And we talked about this a little bit in past episodes, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm curious.
Man, this is good. That's a good question. From what I have studied in just Christian history, biblical history, well, we'll stay New Testament up until the present history of the church and politics. That's something we have never figured out. We've never figured out. I mean, because you go back to Constantine, where people were like, "Hey, it is Constantine's place to have power over the church." To where you get to the investiture crisis, where it's like, "Wait a minute, we don't want the government to have anything to do with you've had it all."
Yeah.
So now we kind of have this the culture calls it a situationship relationship, where it's like, wait, we're not really fully together, but we're not apart. We kind of like each other. We kind of need each other. There's kind of this codependency. It's like a situationship relationship. And I think that where the church should be is understanding that the politics is just another it's another manifestation of God's creation. It flows out of his creation. Politics is just another outflow of his creation. So we need to be concerned about that as God's people, who are supposed to be the light and darkness, that's another outflow of God's creation. So we should be concerned. We should care. We should voice and express our biblical worldview as we're approaching these political conversations and discussions. Problem is, there's so much diversity in politics within the church. So it's like, it would be nice if we were all one mind and, we were monolithic in our thinking. And if, Pope Josh Dieter said, this is the word for the church. This is what we're going to believe for the next 7 years. And we all fall in line with that. It would be so easy then.